All right, guys, thank you for taking your time to watch this video. This video, I'm going to be going over the quantum leap theory, right? So what this entails is that most people think that success happens overnight, right? They think that it's going to happen all of a sudden, right? They think it happens all of a sudden, right? I'll be successful when? Success will hit me then. If only I could get this job. That person got lucky. They just hit a tech bubble. That's why they now have $1 billion company. You're so lucky you got into crypto when you did, right? People love to claim that things are all about luck, right? You don't realize that it takes years and years of hard work and failure, right? It's like the people who took a risk in crypto, put money in when no one else did, and are now rich and successful, right? They took a risk when no one else around them would, and so they get to reap the benefits of that, you know, after some time, right? It's about having the mindset and understanding that nothing happens overnight and that there's no quantum leap in life. And so it's the daily decisions you take that results in the amount of success you have. Just wanted to write that in there, right? So this is due in part to the highlight reel social media society we live in today. People are focused on showing their wins and success, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Few people share their losses. Even top athletes only post when they win, right? Right here, I linked a great video right here of Kevin Hart talking about his overnight success, right? The dude is worth millions. He's one of the highest paid actors and comedians, right? It took him over 18 years before he had a headline published about him. And some of you will complain because you didn't make $1 million in 30 days, right? After joining some course, right? And there's a ton of other examples right here in this link of other people, of billionaires and millionaires, explaining why they don't believe in overnight successes, right? I personally spent over 2 years in business before I closed my first $2,500 online when I was 19, right? And even then, all of that money went to business expenses, right? I didn't even get to enjoy that money, right? So now, there are ways, right? There are ways you can certainly speed up your success, such as this program right here. But definitely understand that no matter what, it's gonna take time, right? The best way to make expectations. This is a great quote, right? The best way to make expectations is to double the amount of time it's going to take and have your result then, right? It's kind of like if you have a team you're training, double the amount of time you expect them to get results and then have a result, right? Have some expectation of what that result will be if you double the amount of time it's going to take for them to reach that certain result, right? So, and that's the truth right there, right? That's realistically what's going to happen when you set your expectations that way, right? This is largely false, even if it feels like it's not to you, right? Sometimes I can't believe I got this far in such a short amount of time, right? But I've been starting businesses since I was 13, right? Hold on. These edits look so dumb. And I was making small amounts of profit here and there, right? At the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, right? I'm not even 21 yet. I turn 20 next month, right? 21 next month, right? Success and failure come from small daily decisions compounded over time. I'm here because of the amount of action I've taken over the past 7 years, right? Why does it not feel that way? This burger won't kill me. It's okay if I skip today's workout. You can't invest with $100 a month, right? This aspect of the program is simply information, but it is the right information. But it is information nonetheless, right? The consistent actions you take from this information will determine your return on investment, right? Nothing just happens. We are all a product of our own decisions, right? You are poor, rich, fat, strong, lonely, happy, sad, upset, etc., because you and because of you only, right? It's not about your parents or how you were raised. Get real, right? Those things have influences, but it all comes down to you, how you let it affect you. I've been in plenty of programs that did not work out. I spent loads of money on courses and trying to get certain businesses off the ground, but I didn't ask for refunds because I shouldn't have bought them in the first place, right? I also don't complain on social media. I don't gossip. Leave that to the sheep and the mass market that blindly does those things, right? I've been scammed out of 3K before. Yeah, I know it's not a lot, right? But I was 18 when it happened. That was literally all the money that I had. I won't say what I was, what I was doing when I lost that money, but all of these different experiences are a direct result of my decisions, and I've learned lessons from each and every one of them, right? It doesn't take a genius, it doesn't take even someone who's smart to make money, right? Just someone willing to take more action than the other person. This is the benefit of masterminds and being in programs like this one. You can see people you want or wanted to be like, you can see that they are nothing special, right? I'm nothing special, right? Every day for 3+ years, I have done something to attract new customers to the different types of businesses that I've started, right? From my own efforts of outbound lead generation, shooting content, and even dabbling a little bit in paid advertising, right? I cannot stress this enough. Even if you are 40% as good as someone at something, if you do it every day for 10 years, there is no way they will beat you. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, press on, has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race, right? That's a quote by Calvin. It might take you longer to get to where you want to be, but if you don't give up, you will get there. Here are some extra resources that you can check out on mindset. The Slight Edge, Extreme Ownership, The Compound Effect, Can't Hurt Me, Total Recall, Relentless. These are all great books that I personally recommend. Now, thank you for watching this video. On to the next.